So now we are going to travel to Korea with Dr. Wang, senior researcher based at the Seaweed Research Institute, which is part of the National Institute of Fisheries Science, and that belongs to the Ministry of Ocean and Fisheries. So biobanking in Korea is part of the national plan, and we should get inspired by this pioneer country in the seaweed biobanking field. Dr. Wang, are you online to present?
Yes.
The
Hello.
floor is yours. Super.
Good evening. Can you hear me okay?
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah. I'm so glad to attend this workshop and hope we can have a fruitful result in the end. Okay, next, please. With CBD and Nagoya Protocol, the Korean government has made sufficient preparation for conservation, management, utilization, and promotion of related industries on bioresources. The biological resources are essential for sustaining life, driving scientific and technological innovations, and supporting socio-economic development and preserving cultural heritage. The importance is the same even in the marine and fisheries. Next, please. Yeah. One interesting thing is in 2018, Korean government selected the top national strategic life research resources, including seaweed, pyrophia. These life resources are specially managed and fostered by the government, and government support R&D for the related area. Recently, pyrophia is very important industry in Korea. So the export of pyrophia is more and more increasing since during the last decade. Next, please. Okay. The governance system of Korean bioresources is implemented in accordance with the legislation system on biological resource conservation. And according to the relative ministries, it has a biological field in charge and corresponding biobanks. And next, please. Okay, thank you. For marine and fisheries resources, Ministry of Ocean and Fisheries have related banks. Seaweed resources are divided into marine and fisheries, and they are managed by MABIC and NIFS. The distinction between marine and fisheries is based on industrial use. For MABIC, 3 out of 20 banks are seaweed, and for NIFS, 1 of 7 banks is a seaweed bank. Next, please. MABIC, National Marine Biodiversity Institute of Korea, is specializing in the collection, preservation, research, utilization, exhibition, and education on marine biological resources. They lead 20 biobanks of marine biological resources. The annual budget for the banks is about 20 million US dollars. Most of the collections are run by universities. If the owner or funds for a biobank are stopped, MABIC takes over the samples. And next, please. NIFS, this is our institute. National Institute of Fisheries Science is specializing in the marine and fisheries research for policy support and technological disseminations. NIFS leads 7 biobanks of fisheries biological resources. Most of them have resources in the form of DNA, but the Seaweed Bank has resources in the form of active collections. The annual budget for banks is about 0.9 million US dollars. Next, please. Seaweed Research Institute, this is a branch of NIPS, is the only national seaweed institution and conducts research for seaweed resource management, breeding, aquaculture technology, and government policy. We have 20 members. One of the important functions is maintaining our seaweed culture collections. This is the hub for the use of seaweed resources by other research organizations. Annual budget for the collections are 60,000 US dollars with 5 persons. But the salary for these 5 persons is coming from another funds. We preserved more than 800 active collections of 34 species. Every year, 50 species and more than 300 specimens added. Especially, Pyrophia was designated as one of the top 10 national strategic bioresources in 2018. Therefore, systematic management is very important. Next, please. Operating system of the seaweed culture collection is from sampling, isolation, registration to utilization. We have facilities and equipments to operate effectively. Next, please. From collection to preservation, it is important to secure clean isolation of single species. Next, please. And culture medium is changed once a month, and 3 sets of backups are produced for safety reasons. Next, please. Okay. Data management is conducted on NIF's online site, and external organizations can apply for distribution or deposition through this site. But unfortunately, there's still no English service yet. Next, please. Over the past 5 years, the universities have been the most popular consumer, and Pyrophia has been the most preference species. These seaweed resources are used not only for basic research, but also for various areas such as breeding and aquaculture. Next, please. This is the ethics for public when we distribute seaweed resources. But this is only ethics, not a mandatory obligation. Next, please. The seaweed collections are also used for exhibitions and educational activities. Next, please. This is conclusions. Seaweed culture collection is an important biobank widely used in various research areas. We support free distribution and deposition. And domestic platform for seaweed is very active and operational in Korea by cooperation between MABIC and NIFS. A big risk recently is the tendency to prefer extract biobanks with high added value according to government evaluation based on quantitative indicators. Thank you very much.